permission from the chairman of the ANC. I'd like to welcome the entire Ghana Police Service and then to find out from them their mission this morning. So respectfully, the IGP and your team, you all welcome. You are Asante for the perspective.
Thank you very much, lawyer and popular certificate for one. I think we had some engagements yesterday regarding the instructions that I have received from the Secretariat. So this morning, we communicated with you about his movements and his intention to meet the leadership of the club this morning. And you have some discussions. So we are happy to be here this morning. And I will leave the floor. We have received media reports about some happenings at Asante when your team and that team met at Asante. And media reports sometimes hearsay information that we receive. So we want to hear it from people, ocular people who saw whatever happened, so that we can also tell you what we have, what we can do to salvage the situation as it is. Thank you.
So once again, you are warmly welcome. Mr. IGP men. Even before we proceed, let me say that we appreciate your efforts so far, the seriousness with which you have attached to this incident. In fact, we are extremely overwhelmed. Yesterday, together with your regional commander and his team, we visited the house of the mother of the deceased, as well as the wife and the children. And we had the privilege of talking to you directly on the phone, and they are most grateful. Before I allow some eyewitnesses to talk, I will give just a gist of what has transpired so far. As you have heard, we traveled to Nswate to honor a league match with Nswateman FC on Sunday. Unfortunately, some bizarre circumstances happened before, during, and after the game, through which one of our ardent supporters, by name Francis Yafrimpong, had to lose his life, sadly. And it's quite unfortunate because we've experienced this over and over again. And what happened on Sunday only confirmed our complaints to the Ghanaian public. It's so sad. After the sad event, we managed to get the cost deposited at the Tsunami Government Hospital. And as I speak to you now, postmortem is ongoing. So far, we on our part as management and supporters, we have come out for the whole world to know what has actually happened. And so, it is true that our supporter has passed on, and we are still waiting for the autopsy report. Then we take it from there. Some of our supporters are here, but even before we proceed, I think that I have to introduce them to you. And I will begin with the man on my far left hand, Solomon Ofosu Wari. He's one of our supporters. Key supporters in the country. Next, we have Mr. Bernard Kosizil. He's a former chairman for the National Secretariat Council. And then next to him is Mr. Christopher Damina. He's the current supporters chairman. And then we have Mr. Kokon Ponsan, popularly known as K5. He's also a former National Secretariat Council chairman. And then we have Mr. Kotoko. He's our accountant at the Secretariat. He's assisted by Mr. Chair. Also doubled as administrator. Now also helping at the legal department. And then to carry it all is the chairman of the interim management committee of the club, the great Asante Kotoko Sporting Club. It's Nana Apenka. The Otum voice, he has been leading the charge as we speak to you now. So at this stage, I will allow some of our supporters who witnessed the incident to bring the RGP environment so that you have a fair idea of what actually happened. And I'm sure that they will assist in your investigation.
Would like to announce, with your permission, I think on that score I want to plead that we would rather wait and use it as part of the investigations that we are doing, so that the bottom line is to get the totality of the story and also make sure that we find the culprits and bring them to justice to make sure that everybody's heart is at peace. And if we are working on the investigation, it will just be appropriate that we would rather use this medium to appeal to all who have pieces of information that will help our investigation. So rather work with us for us to use that information to unravel the situation and deal with the political So that's the complete.
That if you advise us well, you are the man in charge. So we take it individually. So at this stage, I will allow the IMC chairman.
Speak, we can speak.
So that if you want to hear from you, when you are here. Thank you.
First of all, I have a question. First of all, I came with some of my colleagues, the regional commander.
Master of law.
I have Assistant Commissioner and Director of Operations at the National Secretariat. I have Director General who also used to be at this town. So the Baba is our Director General of MTTD. And you have my brother who is now also Director General Services and just come across from Jamaica. And we have
Yes. The righteous man.
And we are here this morning for
Yeah, probably said that you
we are here this morning for a very important message. A message that can only console but cannot bring back life. I've always seen life as people running 100-meter race. Everybody has a piece of the lane. Nobody's lane crosses the other. Therefore, if you are on your lane and you come across the other person's lane, you can be on the first to end the race. You'll still be disqualified. In the same way, we've seen that all of us are in this world managing our own needs. So everybody in this world is here for a purpose, because that lane has to be walked or traveled or run by him or her.
It's true.
So we have always seen every human being as complementing another human and not in competition. Because the race is unique. Nobody can run anybody's race. But the beauty of it is that when that race is being run and we are in our individual lanes, what comes out of it is that the joy of I finishing my race is to the benefit of humanity. Therefore, every human being's life contributes to the greater good of humanity. And therefore, every life that is taken, everything. You know, I have a virgin of So anytime, a person in his or her lane is unable to finish the race, it is to the disadvantage of humanity. Because whatever is embedded in that person, we should be of a blessing to his casualty. I'm told you the little I've known about him. He says that to an extent, he is part of the soul of the club, where his presence alone brings joy in the hearts and minds of people. And that's the point I was saying. He was in his lane, chaining on in that lane, and every day he lives, he brings joy in the hearts of people and happiness across the board. So the question that comes is that now that he's not there, who is actually on his lane to complete it? So that is the value of life. That's why we have believed that anytime we have a choice between life and all other things, we choose life because all other things are replaceable, but not life. That's why in this year's elections, last year's elections, we did everything that we ought to do. That if a table is being destroyed, if a chair is being broken, if a paper is being torn or is being bent, we will not resort to anything that will take life away. Because those papers and tables can be brought back to where they are, we can be replaced. But the life as a result of our actions or inaction cannot. But if in the course of breaking the table and destroying the chairs or burning the papers, people's life are at risk, then we do whatever it takes to dead that. So we have been very circumspect in our mindset in terms of the type of policing we want to give to this country. It's a policing of engagement, de-escalation, and respect for human beings.
Because humanity is all what defines all of us and all of us together. So in line with our tradition and culture, now we hear of a matter. Over a Sunday, we were trying to put all the stuff together and allow the regional commands to do whatever they have to do in terms of investigation and taking their time and being very professional, because we have moved from the reactive policing and moving on to a level that we take our time and gather the evidence and pick the issues and take it home, so that that maturity of our democracy and our society will be out there for everybody to see. That's why at times we are not surprised that people can come out and say that in Africa, if you take two countries and want to have a peaceful environment, Ghana is one. And then being compared to countries of
a level that of their development over the years that we are nowhere close. We're able to say that our place is being safer than places like Canada. And yet, we are not satisfied with that because it is about Ghana and it's not about comparing ourselves to anybody. It's about making sure that every lives matter. And that is why we decided, as soon as the incident happened, we did the investigation thing, which is the normal thing we do. But we wanted also to add humanity to the way we do. That's why quickly, when we settled in and we saw the dynamics of the issue, I quickly had to make a couple of calls and then spoke to a couple of the leadership, including my big brother, and conference calls to some of the leadership of the party, and letting you know that we are on the case and we do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of it. We also took the time, as my big brother also said, to visit the family by my brother and his team to console with them, mother, wife and children. And I had the honor and privilege, humbly also, to just express my sympathy and condolences to them on the phone. And promise them that anytime we get opportunity, within the shortest possible time, we'll pass by to demonstrate our true Ghanaianness. So, unfortunately, yesterday we had another uncomforting news about the passing of our new sector minister, the mother of our new sector minister. And in line with their culture, their religion and everything, means that the burial will be done today. And because our tradition and culture also tells us that we are there for each other. And because of that, we need to also come and mourn with you. And then we said, it has also offered us opportunity to come physically then and come and see the management. And the assurances that we gave you over the phone to let you hear it in person. So at the end of the day, you know that we are committed to making sure that we'll get to the bottom of this matter. But the unfortunate bit is that we can't have our brain. So our condolences to the Kotoko fraternity, for the Kotoko family. And from here, after the funeral, we'll visit the family, mother, children, and wife as well. And in person, we're giving them a hug. We mean a lot in terms of they being comforted. And this is exactly why we came. And we hope and trust God. We hope and trust that God give us the fortitude to walk through this period, which is so difficult and very trying. And at the end of it all, keep saying you will learn lessons. We hope and pray that as we work together with the Ghana Football Association and with the club leadership, which have requested a meeting with, and I'm waiting for the feedback, but I've told them that from tomorrow I'm ready to have a meeting with them with my leadership, so that we map a holistic approach in trying to make sure that we are very proactive in dealing with some of these things, because we cannot allow another life to be lost on an issue which is just a game of entertainment, a game to pull us together as a people. Because anytime we talk about football, especially at the national level, because when I support all the local teams, because I want to be supporting Ghana and every other team I support. If you are playing, whoever is winning, I support you. When you are being beaten too much, I move to where you are being beaten, because you need people to sympathize with you. But when it comes to football, my team is happy. And the fact is that anytime we play, we see how football is able to pull all of us together. And at the same time, at the local level, it also pulls us together. But we should look at it from the game perspective. A game to be enjoyed, a game to unite us, and a game to make our humanity complete. Because I've said time with that number, I can't when I discuss things with my brothers. I said, with all the things we do, I see we are in competition with each other. God should give some of us the opportunity to be God for 1 hour. And what we'll do is I will put everybody else to sleep. And the people who want anyone who is interested, we allow you alone to be in this world and own everything and play football matches and watch. And then after that, you will see that with the other human being, you are virtually. Yet we keep competing, and at times we keep showing levels of hatred and envy to a level that we find ourselves, whether we really and truly understand our being as a human being. Because if all human beings are born and you are alone here, you have all the cars, you have all the houses, you have all the buildings, you have all the buildings, you have all the planes, you have all everything, and you are the only human being. Where is your humanity? So they should prompt us and let us know that football, even in that case, is not life that you can say that you can allow some competition, which to me is not necessary. But football, which is just a game for a trophy, I've seen so many of them. So these trophies and one life, you have to choose between. But the trophies are here. And if the trophies are here, and there are no human beings around the trophy, what will be the goal of the trophy? So a game must be a game. And I think that's the biggest lesson she given to them. So now, on behalf of the entirety of the Ghana Police Service, from the constable to the highest rank, we want to use this opportunity through you to my grandfather, Kotoko, and the entirety of the Kotoko family to wish you our best of condolence. But when we get to the family, the few words that we have for them, we will put it out there. But for sure, we are aware that we will do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this, especially with the help that's going to come from you in terms of eyewitnesses. As we reported yesterday, we issued a statement we issued. We've arrested 3 people so far. They are still being interrogated, and it will lead to some arrests, and some of them, based on the evidence we get, may not be people of interest now. But remember to say we have something to move on.
But as we keep weighing the evidence, keeping also looking at the case, and also send a special team also from Accra, including DNA experts, to also go and see to it that the investigation is thorough and it's very professional and get a result. So that's our humbly, that's what brought us here. And as Ghanaians, the Mumia.
Only Casa, INP and the team, we are extremely grateful that in spite of our big loss, we take a huge consolation in the fact that the Ghana Police Service is ready, able and willing to get into the bottom of the matter. And that is our source of motivation. Once again, we are grateful. So at this stage, we invite the IMT chairman to summarize it all for us. And we know that there are some dire consequences if we have to keep the entire Ghana police force here for a long time. So now we summarize it all so that they can leave and take over the country for us. Thank you. Nana, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. On behalf of Nigeria, on behalf of the IMC, the management, the esteemed supporters, support the leadership of our city. And some of our Canada play a rich and some a talk muscle. With the commercial, I said, so for dears who can police. That's it. That's assurance. I will be from time as NEC, time as sports minister. We are free, well, so free. Any a chair, a mayor, and a teacher, a mayor pressure say, what I eat. A Jumano, Mobayama, Moma, Assembly, and Pharmacy. Na adeɛ baako a esi ya medi mu ya kakra ɛne sɛ ɛnim sɛ wɔn mmeranteɛ yi ɛna wɔkyerɛ wɔn mo sɛnea yɛkabɛni bɛka sɛ first call of first aid ɛnso asɛm no de kan siiɛ no na officers a ɛwɔ hɔ koraa no mmeranteɛ yi a yɛayɛ supporters ɛrehwɛ owura yi wɔda fam no wohu office police officer a etuo hyɛ no ho na ogyina ho wohu obi kura baako kura videos ni bi adaraba mi nso wohu bi a na baako gyina hɔ ɔno atwe ne kɔn ɛna ɛhwɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛso na menim sɛ mo na mo ba to as independent ayi a mo bɛboa yi nɔmba ɔbaeɛ deɛ ɛno deɛ ɛkyerɛ asɛm deɛ abafoɔ eyewitness report so deɛ ɛno so yɛbɛka n'akyire deɛ de aba investigators so ne ahwɛ na attitude of the officers a na ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛna mpɛ sɛ mede to anim na asɛ adeɛ no deɛ ɛnyɛ asie wie na sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ de bɛtu yɛ ho fo na ɔkyena bi biribi saa ɛba a wɔn bɛhu sɛ wɔn baa hɔ for a purpose wɔn baa hɔ sɛ wɔn baa bɛboa asie bi life ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔn baa bɛtaa obi akyi sɛ ne nimu yi anaa ne nimu yi na deɛ akɔ so ɛnura deɛ tete yɛ arrest akɔ so yɛ nim sɛ ebi so bɛsa aba ese mama yɛ awerɛkyekyerɛ mama yɛ ho wo a watu nan koraa ba ha koraa kɔyɛ biribi a ɛda mu soronko megyina me wura dan mu ada wase paa sɛ wɔne wo mpanimfoɔ ɛso so aba bɛtare akyi na biribibiaa yɛnkɔ ɛbɛgya ama mo wɔna yɛkɔ dwuma wɔna masua wɔna monim deɛ mobɛka deɛ mohia biara so ɛno bɔmmɔden sɛ ɛbɛyɛ yɛde asɔpɔto nti on behalf of biara so ɛbɛsɛ atamase pɛ on behalf of plural so yɛnu wie a mɛkɔ makɔhyerɛ ma no mabɔ no amaneɛ nim sɛ kwan so bɛbɔ no koraa so no aka yɛafa hɔ so ne awie a mɛbisa na yɛho ɛnti deɛ yɛda m ase paa
Chairman, my suspended. Chairman, I'm the chairman of my and that's it. Yes, and I said, if I am what you also. I'm on my own say, and actually, so said, yes, I can't. But the United States next to your memory. That's it was me and so and credit. Yes, the money is in at the old cancer say no super account. And I actually said, Basana said, young for your names and a human man so amount for me. Na yenu nyamukofo essentially see on say say who show my no adwuma economy pa na be say need e kan no my yin ene e bi man na ko kwa so ai ndia ye ni ma bi free na ye nim say ni ma bi free na ye no so ni ma bi free o kwa e say ye na yidim ntini nyina ka ho bi ntini di mrika yamba bi nyina chichire na mo hu se ase bi kura koso na nko yi a na ma kakra na to simo yi mo twin ye abi sisu e san se ye wo ti na e bu ye fo ene wa kuma e bu ene ko na se tight throw se bi akuma den ene tire mu fo Emon so na wotimi aye hu bi ndi police na ya ye necessary ya ye no police ya ye police emma etimi bu akoma enna emma etia ebufo na wo ye sansa cheni nyina ne sakremu nyina enyi ni penya na ne so ena ne bede ebegem enso enya hwe e se ba kokura se ni penya do wa ye den na wo sɛ wo team for na deɛ woyɛ no fi sɛ woyɛ de aboɔ ɔman Ghana na nipa dodoɔ no nso a wɔwɔ adwuma no nso ani so a kakra dodoɔ no a wɔn nso ɔmani nso yɛte aseɛ nso ho nkɔkɔyɛ aba a sɛ obiara tumi kɔ ɛba market ayɛyɛ maame no ho tɔn nneɛma kɔ ba ho sɛ akɔnkɔn ha wɔn bio wode da wada sɛ bɛyɛ akrakora tumi da no wɔde awofo ne nyinaa no obi koraa no a deɛ yɛ no anyɛ no fa nyinaa no so no ɔnya so ɛmfa so nti ne nyinaa yɛyɛ ma Awurade nti yɛn mmerɛ yom ɛne nneɛma nkɔ yie yɛmpɛ sɛ yɛde saa adwene ne sɛ yɛdeɛ yɛnim ne nyinaa yɛbibiaa yɛ kronkyɛn nti saa woyɛ saa pɛ no agyɛ sɛ wopagye sɛ Awurade mfiri hɔ no abɛdi no adeɛ ɛdɛ na wɔde Nyankopɔn so adeɛ nti yɛyɛ nnipa yi deɛ na yɛyɛ kuo a mmoa na matotɔ ntare ahyɛ yi deɛ yɛpɛ bɛpɛyɛ no ɛnni mu nkɔsiiɛ nso yɛhu sɛ yɛama mpoma nso kaka a ɛpɔ nti mu nso yɛ asɛn ni nkodu ɛfiri sɛ yɛka sɛ yɛdu a yɛboa ɛna moka sɛ mogya yɛn na yɛnkɔ anante nso a ɛbɛtete afe nti yɛnka yɛn ho mmɔ na yɛnkɔ nkɔdu mpɛmpɛn so a afe deɛ wote wokora no ho polisi ne baako a ɛ sɛ yɛfiri mmerɛ no a wohu polisi a wosiane sɛ na ɔpɛ dɛn wɔ ha ɛna mota na ɔmopɛ dɛn wɔ na ma ɔho sɛ ei madamfo na dɛn ne ɛnyɛ ma mo ɛbɛduru mpɛmpɛn so na wohwɛ a na mokɔ a na yɛba a yɛhu yɛn ho a ɔwɔ atu ɛfiri sɛ monim sɛ mo nti ɛna yɛwɔ nti ɛno yɛ akyɛto yɛbɛhwɛ mu mfomso biara nkɔ yie no yɛbɛtwitwe yɛ adwene nkɔ so ɛfiri sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛyɛ nneɛma so ɛna yɛwɔ gyidi wɔ Awurade no sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛfiri sɛ sɛbe adwene a Nyame de to yɛ tirim ɛna adwene dɛ Buroni ɛtirim Nyame wɔ ani yɛ na ho na ɛsɛ sɛ yɛnya dɛro yɛnya gyidi wɔ yɛ mu sɛ yɛagye yɛadwene ne yɛsusu yɛsi so a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛno pɛ ɛne yɛhia ɛne yɛde ayɛ nneɛma ɛfiri sɛ deɛ yɛbɛdwene biara no yɛtum anam a ɛba mu ɛso mmienu obi a ɔnam a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ biribi a ɔnwene ho kakra ɔdwene wie a na watum anam nti moma yɛadwene no nyɛ akɛseɛ ne yɛtu anammɔ no nso a ɛho nsonsanso no ayɛ dɛn akɛseɛ na aboa yɛ nyinaa asɛmma no na deɛ mede twa to ɛne nhwehwɛmu a yɛyɛ ɔmowɔ ɔbonomantam no ɛyɛ ɔmo yɛde nnipa firi nkran ɛnso kɔboa na wakɔhwɛ nneɛma no nyinaa nnipa a mokɔɔyɛ nso a maba no a mowɔ ha yɛntimi nka sɛ montum nan ɛnkɔ ɔbonomantam na deɛ mowɔ bia moka nkyerɛ nti yɛde kuo foforɔ asi ha a ɔmo nso no sɛ polisi no yɛnkakra yɛgyae biribi si a na asɛm no wɔhyia ɛsɛ sɛ yɛtumi ba mo no ase na yɛ sɛ bra police station bra bɛtwerɛ wano asɛm na nipa no boa wa mo wanya nhwehwɛmu wɔ asɛm ho a ɛyɛ ha bɔ no asɛm na yɛ abra bɛhu ɛyɛ duru baabi kura ba na ɔba bɛtena ho a wo a wobɛbɔ asɛm kura mfam ɛna ɔhwere baabi no kura no yɛhwɛ na wobɛyɛ dɛn na wɔkɔn adɔ sɛ wobɛyɛ dɛn woba bɛho ne nyinaa yɛ nneɛma a yɛsesam nti sɛ Secretariat ha na ɔde bɛmɔ mu na baabi ketewa bi na ade bɛmɔ mu a tim bɛyɛ mmienu mmiɛnsa na ɔmoyɛ sɛ adwuma na ɔmaba time bia na obi a ɔhu bi no ɛbɛnya mmerɛ aba no ɛyɛ ne ɛbɛhyɛ wo time sɛ mmerɛ sɛ bra no mmiɛnsa woyɛ biribi a agya no abra daabi woboɔ yɛ me ahwɛ nti ɛsɛ sɛ yɛma wo ho bae nti time bia a dwanyane bɛyɛ sɛ wɔ ha Regional Commander de nipa mmienu bɛka ho intelligence fo bɛba na mama yɛ baabi kakra bi obia na ɔte asɛm mu bi ɛna deɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔka asɛm bi a ɔmpɛ sɛ obi abɛte nanso Regional Commander ɔ sɛ Regional Commander ɔhwɛ no manyana me nɔmba ɔwɔ frɛ me a na yɛnya ne yɛtu mana ɛfisɛ ɛnyɛ nsɛm no nyina na wobɛpɛ sɛ ebia wobɛma ohwia ho koraa sɛ wo nso wokɔka wayɛ dɛn wane asɛm na aboa yɛ nyinaa na biribi a biribi hyɛ na obi kura wɔ ho bi sɛ ɔkɔka asɛm no ahwɛ a obi bɛte sɛ ɔne kɔka yɛ a na ɛno nso ne ayɛ den na ɛyie fi nti woanya Regional Commander nyakasa me nɔmba wofrɛ me na mehu sɛ ɛno na wobɛyɛ na mafa kwan ho na Regional Commander nso afa kwan ho a wobɛka bɛwie obi a ho sɛ wayɛ den wona wɔde saa asɛm no ama yɛ a yɛde yɛ adwuma ɛhwehwɛ saa asɛm Kakra can get jump. I won't ask you once. You didn't say we don't because I intend to do it. Yes, the regional commander and the crime officer, whom we decided you man, no one ever begin to have here, or more buying because if you said you must have enough money. Don't buy enough money, not actual, near the action. Yes.
The message of Asante, may I assure say, Chief, you provide office and the necessary logistics are being here. We are the pass, side innovation, yes, Wapa. If you say, and some of you are crowds, you walk a call and swat travel, you see. Obi kura ka officer ba ko ka say ahadie o mu hye mi no kura jina ho ka say asem yesi who fi happen oba be busa me remember asem ato enti on was say when you ma bi ba won ti me nka akonya ya ba yi ye betre ye betre supporters ni na ni ye betre Ghana fo ni na ni so obi bia oni bi fa ho obi bia ohu de course obi bibia wati bibi obi bibia oni baby obi hye woni nyina yen kambom na yen fa justice embra embabua yenuayi awahwe no ngoi enye onunu nti Ghana nti ni gidi se akonya ya abai ebe fa so ama nyoma bebre asesa wo Ghana football and you might be brave, that's a son. Oh, yeah, you're done. Oh, you're too much woman. Yeah, send you see and you might be brave, that's a son. If I send you see Casa, even say we're a politician or so we're supporters leader or so a football leader. And you might be out now, Kaye. I did by year, I did charge it, I did incite you. Nina, that's a son. To wait the message that was you and that was now when you say the rumor is you dear even justice I have for him and say the meeting Major Mira or truth madam and Jamie IMC the management and the chief of water leadership of Kotoko said they were only Kotoko Bobo dear, a Busia. And they are from home, the Busia Namina Damasi. Now, if you be Jabi Bia, now all Cocha the Busia, and Wako, and Wako Chiao, the use why I call Alaji so hot there. Yakwa, as an Indian.
Nana sorry, that's yes, but what's in here?
The patch let me move this up with one ambulance for promotion. I said,
they will more different than but and so as I say, a Papa, you can investigation and
yes,
that was yes.
Are you live?
Yeah.
Answer. Yeah.
Mama want to also a young chance. Yes, Papa. Your mama want to also a young
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
No, I want you on about. Come on. Come on.